All right, so just as we were in the middle of recording this episode, the Browns announced that they have signed defensive tackle Shelby Harris. He was played for the Broncos. We talked about him on this show a few times. This is a big signing for the Browns, and we had a feeling the Browns would do something like this after releasing Perrion Winfrey. He played 15 games. He had 44 tackles and 2 sacks last year. He recorded a 73.3 overall grade with a 76.9 run defensive grade and a 60.7 pass rush grade. He's just a solid defensive tackle. We were talking, this guy he would have been the best defensive tackle on our team last year. Now we're putting him next to Tomlinson and Zadarius Smith on the edge. I mean, the defensive line went from the worst one in the league easily last year to this is one of the strengths of the team is going to be this front 5, front 7. Like, yeah, this is a great signing.
If you I can tell you, being at training camp on Sunday, like the defensive line was really close to me. I don't know if you saw that. I posted a picture of Zadarius, but I also posted a picture of Ika and Tomlinson. Those guys are bowling balls. They are going to be hard to move. It's going to be tough to run on this defense.
Especially this wide 9 of Jim Schwartz, putting these guys, keeping everything in the box. And then you got, big bodies like Tomlinson. I feel like the Ika draft pick is super under the radar. Like, people keep forgetting we drafted this dude. And I think he has a chance to be really good, especially against the run. The entire defense is about keeping everything inside the tackles, forcing everything up the middle into the teeth of the defense. This is just another defensive tackle that's going to help Myles Garrett, in the long run. He's going to help the run defense. Schwartz has got to be licking his chops because he came in, he took this job and said, listen, you want me to take this job and give me some tools. And the Browns have done just that. I love that we live in a time now where the Browns have needs and they address them and they go get players. It's not the Sashi Brown era anymore where we're just hoping Brian Rabisky and Muhammad Massaquoi can carry us to 3 or 4 wins. What a time to be alive. I know it's still on paper and we got to go out on the field and do it, but I'm so excited for this football season. Like, I think I really feel deep down in my bones that it's finally going to be the time where I'm not predicting we go to the Super Bowl or anything, but I just feel like the Browns are not going to be the laughing stock of the league this year. Like, we're going to come out and we're going to play competent, good football, and we're going to win football games. And I've just been waiting for this my entire life.
Dude, look at the every single piece we added on defense. It's kind of crazy. For one off season, Zadarius Smith, Dalvin Tomlinson, Shelby Harris. Don't forget about Juan Thornhill.
Good, John. Good call out, John. Well done, sir.
People kind of quit talking about him after we signed him, but it's not a crazy how much better we got on paper.
On the defensive side of the ball, it's night and day. The Browns defense legitimately has a chance to be a top 10 defense. Like, I would almost be more surprised if we didn't finish inside the top 10 than if we didn't. So another great signing by the Browns. So,
thanks for listening to another episode of the Dawgs Podcast. Make sure you subscribe on YouTube and follow us on Twitter at the Dawgs Podcast. Get your thoughts on the show at thedawgspodcast.com.